Okay, here we are. Well, welcome everyone. Thank you so much for jumping on. Hi, Michelle. So this is our team-wide monthly celebration call where we come together at the beginning of the month to really acknowledge one another and connect with one another and just appreciate one another for the work that we're doing and any successes or triumphs, failures that you had the previous month that you want to share. So I want to encourage you guys, we are a whole team here. So it doesn't have to be a direct teammate that you're celebrating. If you recognized or saw someone for their efforts last month that is sideline, crossline, upline, downline to you, feel free to jump out and celebrate them. And as well as feel free to jump off and celebrate yourself for something that you overcame or did. So I'm actually going to pass the mic. I will do my celebrations at the end, but I want to make sure that we hear from everyone. So Rita or Michelle or any one of you leaders, do you want to get started and just celebrate some of your teammates or share?
I'd love to pass to Michelle first, if that's okay.
Okay. Woo! I am like freaking overjoyed with what is going on and the activity and the energy. And so I know a lot of people aren't here, but and also what's going on crossline, like Leia in her beautiful pregnancy that just had an amazing ceremony yesterday, and Layla. And so there's just so much going on sideline wise too. So I just want to acknowledge everybody's accomplishments, but I made a list because so much happened. So Heather, who hit Fast Start Reset Executive, Diamond for the first time, and 8K Club, which is like, and Paylin, who hit Fast Start Executive 7K Club, opened on 3 continents and 4 countries, and is completely translating this into Chinese for her Asian clients. So it's like a whole other level of just really seeing these people step into, Heather's had such a long journey. So just seeing her step into this next level of leadership is really neat to see. Of course, Amy always leading the pack with 5K Club and her stellar performance of no matter who's helping her or not, or who's showing up in her downline, that she is so consistent. So I'm super excited. I'm going to celebrate her for Diamond this month. She's already bought her ticket, and so she's coming. So I want to really acknowledge and celebrate her for just showing up even when it's hard. We had Starlet was a Fast Start director. We had Shiva, who's direct to Mary Jane, as a Fast Start consultant. And then tons and tons of K Club bonuses. So I think all in all, like Lee hit K Club, Bobby, Mary Jane, Kirsten, Chanda, Christina, Leanne, Dr. Megan, Bobby, they all, everybody showed up this month and really, did what they could and supported this whole team and going next level. So I'm just super excited about that. I had Futurist points, hit it executive, but that's about it. And it's not and that's not about it. I mean, that's huge, tremendous growth. And I'm so excited. That I hit Blue Diamond, but really it's more about how everybody else hit their goals and is just showing up really strong and has caught the vision. So yay to the mojo.
Yeah. And real quick, Michelle, I just want to butt in and say it was really amazing to see you just step into that next level of leadership and just your clarity of like, this is happening and we're getting there, team, and we're doing this no matter what. And it was just so beautiful to see you just own that. And like, I could see the expansiveness in you to rise so that your team could rise. So you really are leading by example. And I just really want to celebrate you in that and your shiny blue diamondness.
Thank you. Yep. Amy and I had a conversation the other day of like taking time for self-care and really tapping into what we want, and even doing the RPMs like Rita teaches, that is super important, is that putting that oxygen mask on us first and really connecting to the earth and embodying ourselves, because that's what diamonds and above do, right? Like that's what we do. we make sure that we schedule that time for ourselves too. So it's not just all to the grindstone, and it's really a piece to really get as we move up the leadership board. So thanks for seeing that in me, and thanks for just paving the way, ladies. Excited to hear everybody else's celebrations too.
Anybody want to jump on? Rita, I know your team's not quite on yet, so anybody else? Carrie Tidwell, you want to jump on?
Yeah, I missed the first part of the call, so we're just jumping in and sharing.
Yeah, we're just celebrating our teammates and, personal growth, sideline growth, anything. We're just here to acknowledge and appreciate one another and share what's working.
Yeah, thanks. Just really stepping into more, I want to, now that I've hit Green Diamond and then now Blue Diamond, just really wanting to be there and show up for my team. So I'm trying to get more, or I am getting more organized, and I just got my calendar synced up because I want to be able to have an easy place for people to book calls, because I just want to continue to grow and make sure everyone's feeling supported and connected in. And so I was just on the phone with Rita earlier, and she helped me because I was on for hours trying to figure this technology piece out. And so if anyone gets, irritated with technology, it can happen. And hopefully I can learn this so then I can help people not have that same issue. But just really wanting to streamline things and make things easy for people when they get started, and to show, I guess, what am I saying? I have so many things in my mind, but I want to celebrate all my team because I couldn't have done it without every single person. I needed every single person on my team, no matter if they went through fast start ranks or not. Every single point counted. And just having that belief and knowing that I'm going to do this. I was so close the last couple of months that I was like, all right, I'm actually going to put the effort and speak this into happening. And I did that all month with zero doubt and zero fear of it's just going to happen. And literally I refreshed right before midnight Central Time, and the points updated. I needed every second of the hour to make it happen. And I don't even know how Kim did this, but Kim, you'll be hearing from her. She's running for Diamond this month. She got signed up a while back and then was kind of on the back burner, just doing her own thing. And now she is reignited. And she got somebody on the call at after 11 p.m. at night, and they upgraded to be a brand partner. And they were so excited to help her. And now they're like, how can I support you to Diamond this month? I'm like, these amazing people are coming in just wanting to support. I'm like, who are they? And I just got off another new brand partner from a new brand partner call today. And she's just same, she's so excited about the community. And what lit her up is what I've seen in this community of how we all celebrate each other and come together and support. And that really spoke to her. And when I was speaking with her and Brittany today, I had full body chills and happy tears of we need more people that are on this wavelength coming together to have these visions to create a new earth, to move in a good way in the future. And so I'm just really excited about all of the new people coming. I'm just wanting to make sure I can best support in stepping into more leadership, and which was one of my biggest fears. But I want to just continue to improve and grow. I feel like I was kind of thrown into it. Now I'm just trying to navigate it and show up in the best way that I can.
Beautiful, Carrie. I love how you're speaking in such affirmative language. And the thing that you said, there's so many amazing people coming in who want to support, and how you believe that so deeply. And that's why it's happening. So your belief is really what stands out for me. And I want to celebrate your leadership because, if you're trying to get to that next level in your business, it's really stepping into that thing that you fear most that is going to get you there. And so even though the leadership scares you, I've watched you really step into more organization, which I know has also been something you've been working on, and more leadership, and it has taken you to that next level. So awesome job. And awesome Nicole Brantley, who's on the call, who re-ranked Diamond to really support you in your Blue Diamond run too. So
yeah, and she also hit every fast start bonus and the fast start reset. What's that? Futurist. She hit everything. And so yeah, and she was on with me till the last moment, and then we spoke for hours later. So yeah, Nicole was, even though yeah, even though I didn't need her to do anything, she was still there for me like the whole time. And that's like the beauty of this community and the support of like creating friendships. And I haven't even met her in person yet. I can't wait to meet her in Diamond Club and give her the biggest hug.
But you will, the biggest hug.
Yeah. And I just love that we can connect. And I also want to share one more thing. I used to have an issue with social media. I didn't like it. I didn't know how to post a story when I first started. I didn't ever want to show my face or share anything. I was more of the behind the scenes type of person. And if it wasn't for social media, I wouldn't have connected with Nicole and Todd and other people that I brought in. And so I'm really grateful this platform allows us to have an audience where we can meet people like Nicole and like other people that I've been connecting with through this platform to connect amazing people together so we can collectively help each other out and keep going. So I'm super grateful and super grateful for you, Nicole. And yeah, you're setting the pace for what's possible. And so I'm celebrating you and all of your success that you've accomplished. And you like came in as a born leader. Like that's something I had to really work on. You like came in and your leadership skills are incredible, and the way you support your team and the whole team, the greater team. I love how you're a team player and all of it. So thank you. And
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to hear from you too, Nicole.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get parked.
While Nicole's parking, I just wanted to also shout you out, Carrie, because it's been so fun to work together and just watch you step into a whole new level of your leadership. And what I've seen is you've just like, you're such an amazing leader. Like you have beautiful heart connection and you care so deeply about everyone. And now what I'm seeing is like you're trusting in those leadership skills so much and passing that along. And it's just awesome to watch. And yeah, I love the collaboration that we have. This is such a team event, you know, from upline and downline and sideline and crossline. Like we learn so much from each other. And it's just that support is so invaluable. And I'm so grateful for you. And I see Nicole is parked, so I'll pass the mic.
I'm parked. Hey, everyone. Nicole Brantley here. So yes, I just want to say thank you, Carrie. So, you know, when you show up for people, people will do the same for you. So on my diamond run, Carrie was there for me to be last second. And so I remember that feeling, and I just kept checking in with her, and I was like, never mind, I'm just gonna call. She's like, are you sure it's almost 1 o'clock in the morning? I'm like, I don't care. So we were on that phone, and she had the faith, she had the belief, she spoke it from the beginning, and I knew that it was gonna happen. And I just wanted to be there to witness it. And we need to be that for people who are there. Carrie's there for everyone, making sure everyone's needs are met. You know, she really didn't plug in like she should the last couple of months because she was making sure everybody was getting to where they wanted to go. And she's like, you know what, this month is about me. I'm like, yes, let's do this. Whatever you need me to do, I am there for you. And so that's what we did. We came up with strategies and plans. And when her plans fell through, we were like, next. I was like, we're not giving up. It doesn't matter. It will get there. You know, we don't always have to know the how. We just have to put in the work. And I'm not a big hustle and grind person, but I do feel like there's a time when you need to run. There's a time when you need to put that extra effort in, right? Because you don't want to burn yourself out. You can't maintain in that way. But when the time calls for it, pull out all the stops, do whatever it is you have to do to get to that goal, because she was super, super duper close and we made it happen. And I just want to say thank you to my team for showing up the way that they have. I want to shout out Jane, who reached consultant, Leslie, who reached consultant, Suzanne, who re-ranked director, Woody, who re-ranked consultant. I mean, they were showing up for themselves. Anita, who hit director for the first time, was almost at executive, brought on her first brand partner. We got that person to consultant before the 10 days were up. I mean, just doing all of the work, following all of the instruction, plugging into the system, you know, that's already set before us. This is duplicatable. And so teaching them that and showing them the way and being that model for them, because I can't ask you to do something that I'm not doing. I can't ask you to show up and I'm not showing up, right? And so I do the things that I want the people on my team to model. And I'm just glad that they're saying yes to themselves, showing up for themselves. I'm sure that Leslie's going to be getting to Diamond Club. I'm super excited for her. She brought a brand partner in last month on April 1st she signed up 2 more. And so we're working to get them to consultant, and we're doing all of the things. My goal is green diamond, but I'm falling in love with building. If I don't get there for another month or 2, I'm okay with that. I'm falling in love with building. I want my legs to be strong. I don't want to be at the end of every month hustling and going crazy and then having to take a month to recover. So being consistent all month long, doing all of the things all month long to ensure that I'm maintaining and feeling good in my body the entire time, because I do know that the first and foremost, I want to shout out myself for being done with my goal like a day and a half before. And so Carrie goes, "Oh, I know your nervous system." I'm like, yes, it's like, ah. So I'm taking my sacred bath tonight, and so I can be there for you tomorrow. And so I just love this community. I absolutely love this company. And the way we all show up for each other. And I just want you guys to know we are changing the world. It's not a something, it's not a foresight, it's not something that's like out there. We're doing it now. And so let's just continue to hold each other up and celebrate each other like we're doing today, because we are doing it. And I love all of you guys. Bye for now.
I love you, Nicole. You're amazing.
You're so
amazing. I just love your heart and like your leadership. It's just beautiful. So thank you everyone for all that you contribute. And I just wanted to shout out Lindsay as well, because you, Lindsay, I see you're on now. You've been showing up so powerfully. Like, again, just I get so much inspiration from your leadership and the way that you're showing up in the world with your clarity. And I know you've recently dove into your why and your purpose at a much deeper and expanded level with, again, just so much clarity. And watching you just authentically step into your leadership and your voice has been so beautiful. And I know I want you to give you time to shout out your team that has just, what you guys have put together collectively has been incredible. But what stands out to me is it's just so your guys' heart and soul is coming out and through, and you're coming together as a team in such a beautiful way to uplift each other and show each other's unique genius, and uplift each other's voice and passion in the world. And you're just leading in such an incredible way. And, we're way in the green, 3,000 points in the green, and re-ranked diamond and helped your team. And just, this level of leadership I'm seeing in you is absolutely beautiful. So I want to pass it off for you to share about your team. And I also want to shout out Linda real quick too, just for your constant enthusiasm, like always showing up, having that beginner's mindset, being so enthusiastic and grateful. Like, I love working with your gratitude. You're just constantly grateful for everything, this community, the mentorship, your health, and just what you're learning, and watching you jump, with 2 feet first. Like, I'm going for diamond. I don't even know if it's possible, but I'm going, and just like fully aligning and committing, and then getting into inspired action based on your commitments and your beliefs. So I also just had to shout that out real quick. And we were on a crown call yesterday, and all the crowns have decided to collectively start meeting up because we want everyone to win. Like, that's the community of this culture. It's like we're getting all the crowns together so we can share what is working and duplicate that throughout all of our teams. So this, we want everyone to win, and that's what I love about this community. So thanks everybody for your cross collaboration. And all my rest of my team. I want to shout you all out. Love you all.
Thanks, Rita. I've realized the power of the duplication and leaning into the system. I've always been such a do-it-myself person. And when I realized this is not about me, this is about sharing all these amazing things that are coming through. And so learning so much from you and from Mary. And I've always admired both of you for as long as I've known you, for more than half my life at this point. But we have Fridays are another weekend day here. We always have 4-day school weeks, which I advocate everywhere. Anyways, my team, I realized that it wasn't about me sharing my story. It's about me sharing my team's story. And so I've been like building the stage, and just seeing what we can do with their voices. And I think when you really step into that place of listening to people and empowering their voices is when the magic really starts to happen, because we have so much to learn from each other. I'm constantly just like inspired to tears by the things that is coming through from my team, and from a lot of them are taking Carrie's course right now, and it's just brilliance, and I'm watching them flourish in their own place. Lindsay Scott hit 3K club. Like, I think she had $1,000 in volume in the last day. We were like, hey, do you want to do it? And she's like, boom, 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 way over, and same thing, Linda and Connie just like linking arms and being like, well, heck yeah, we're going to do this, and just made it happen, realizing, like Linda specifically realizing, oh, this is going to support you. Yeah, of course I'll do this, and the kind of love and support is so felt mutually from above, below, beside, and all the encouragement I felt from the sidelines as well. It's like, I've never been a part of anything like this. And I do see this as such a solution for so many levels of healing. I don't know if Haley's on here, but Haley too, I mean, total rock star, just next level, that one, like what she's sharing and how she's sharing. And both Haley and I got to do an in-person event last weekend, and Linda and I did one last night. So it's been really fun to just like form this strong sisterhood with some of these incredibly brilliant, like-minded and powerful women. So thank you all. And just, thanks for seeing me, Rita, beyond what I am capable of seeing in myself.
Yeah, Linz. And I'm really excited that Lindsay has a new Y, y'all. I'm sure you'll hear about it soon, but you're digging deep and it's beautiful. Anybody else want to jump off, celebrate each other?
I can just say I love watching sidelines rise too, and seeing like Michelle hit blue and Lindsay going for it. And I love to just give encouragement. And so, yeah, I connected in with Lindsay. We did a live and that was fun. And it's just nice to really celebrate each other. I'm also connected in with Daniela, and I love supporting her. I can't wait for her to get to Diamond Club. So the community, the whole community is like people that you want to be around and be connected with. And so I'm just wanted to say I'm really grateful for everyone this company is attracted in. And I was just speaking about that today, of like all the people that are here are really here to come together and help in a good way. And then I also wanted to quickly shout out Veronique for hitting executive for the first time, and Roseanne for hitting director, and Alyssa for hitting director. Alyssa's new and she's just been showing up, coming to everything and learning, and Kim for hitting executive for the first time. And like I said, came out of nowhere, to support my run, which is really amazing. And then Kelly Shea hit director for the first time. And I just want to give a shout out to Rakira, because she was with me till the end as well, like doing everything she could. And that was my plan A, B, and C with her, trying to support her to her goals, kind of fell through, or people weren't ready till April, or things just didn't go as planned. But she was with me the whole time, and I'm excited for her stepping into more her consistency and what she's got a lot of great stuff happening and in the works right now. And then Brittany for hitting consultant, and Jessica consultant, and Kayla consultant. These are all new brand partners, and I'm excited for all the people that are coming from that. So wanted to mention that as well, and just grateful for your leadership, Mary Beth and Rita, and for you guys always being there, because I couldn't be the leader I am without having the example. So thank you for paving the way and showing what's possible. I appreciate you both so much.
Yeah, we are on the rise, Carrie. It's so exciting. And, something to recognize here, you guys, when we're celebrating each other's ranks. I mean, yeah, it's cool. Like you hit a rank, it's fun, but really it's the more people that you're celebrating, the more people that you're helping, because they're helping people and they're helping people. So every rank, no matter what rank it is, you're helping someone get another $50 bonus, which can be huge for them, or, whatever the bonus is, or someone else gets a ULT in their life. So these little rank advancements are really a celebration of that. We're collectively helping people like Lindsay was saying, like heal on a mental, emotional, physical, and deeper spiritual level too. So thank you for shouting all those people out, Carrie, because it really does take the collective. And I'll jump in quickly and just say, Amanda, I want to celebrate you for at the very last day, she was like 400 points from consultant, and out of the blue, just jumped up and hit consultant. So way to be super consistent and way to lead your own little group transformation. Madeline, who's on this call, hit consultant and her first K club for the first time and is running for director. So that's super awesome, showing up super consistent. Mary Cornwell re-ranked diamond and also helped birth a new diamond. And I really saw you show up there for your team at the end, Mary, just being in that selfless service of, okay, this isn't about me, but who can I serve on my team? Who can I help on my team? So huge shout out to you for that. Michelle ranked director. So she just put the laser focus on and was like, okay, I'm doing this. And she did it, which was super exciting. And then Camille, Anna, and Lisa, I really want to shout you guys out because they have taken this collaboration to the next level. The three of these ladies have really been collaborating, and last month or led their first like business opportunity calls together, just them leading it. They've really, and Michelle, they've head up our spring break transformation. You know, I've just kind of been here guiding it as the guidepost, but these ladies have really taken the forefront of like getting together, collaborating, creating something for their teams that they feel excited about, and showing that next level of leadership for their teams and their soon to be teams. So Camille, just amazing job of always being so consistent and just always showing up and just always believing and just continuing to go. No matter if your team is doing anything or not, you're still always doing stuff. So it's so amazing. And Anna, I know that you've been not feeling good the last couple months and or the last couple weeks, and you were traveling and you still were showing up for your team and just being like, how can I be of service? How can I make this collaboration happen? And Lisa, you're just amazing. You guys can see her over there. She's traveling in a tiny little RV with her family. She's been traveling for months, and she kind of rebuilding her team at this point in time, but she still is just being so consistent. And I see you doing that internal work to just like, you know, no one's going to do it for me. What do I have to shift to be that person that is going to bring on this amazing team that's going to continue to do and build and grow? So amazing job, you guys. Just love you all so much.
I'd like to hop on really quick. And I, first of all, just want to celebrate you, Mary, for re-ranking 2-star crown. And it's you're so deserving of this. Like, it just brings such joy to my heart, knowing you for your whole life and seeing how much this has helped your family, and you're just helping so many people. And I never see you as someone that's just doing this for yourself. I mean, your why is so huge, and you're living your why now. And it's just, sorry, I just love you so much. And yeah, so I just want to celebrate you for the new revelation that I have about what's going on is helping to support our team and our community reach their goals. Like, I learned, I just had that awakening when Michelle shared after hitting Blue Diamond that her why was to help her team achieve their why. And that just gave me this whole new inspiration. And yeah, so I just want to celebrate both of you ladies for that, and Mary for just leading the way with such a servant's heart, and just teaching us and helping us, duplicate the systems and putting things in place for new brand partners that are really helping them onboard easily. And yeah, just always being innovative and creative and a solution seeker. And I never hear you complain either. And I just love that about you. And I mean, I could just go on and on and on. So I just want to thank you for your leadership. And it's just such a joy to watch what you're doing. And I want to just also give a shout out to my new brand partner. Her name is Naomi. And kind of piggybacking off of what Carrie said about the social media, Naomi, we found each other. I've been praying about, people finding me and what we're here to do. And it was through the hashtags that Naomi just kind of popped up, and she is such a beautiful woman. She's so heart-centered. Some of the things that we have in common is our faith. We both are very holistically minded, and she's also a mother, and just such a kindred spirit. And I wanted to give her a shout out. She's in her fast start consultant window. Today is the last day of that, but she has been so consistent. And that's what I continually hear from all of you leaders, is that it's consistency. She's coachable. She's showing up for the team trainings, even though she's, got all the other things going on. And she's in her first 2 days, she did 11 lives. And she's starting a ton of conversations. And she brought 4 people to our team call last night. And that's huge. I mean, to have the just coming from a place of heart-centeredness, in a place of service, and really desiring to provide solutions for others. So just really shouting you out, Naomi, and we're really happy to have you on the team. And we're all here for you to help you hit your goals. So I think that you've kind of caught that vision as well, but it's just been a joy to work with you and be in, constant interaction with you, and just celebrating everybody that hit their goals this month. And even if you didn't, just celebrating you for showing up for your life and for your community, and, doing whatever it takes. And so I just wanted to thank everybody. I love you guys so much.
I love you so much, Camille. Thank you.
I'll hop on for just a second. So I left teaching 6 or 7 years ago and started a business with my husband, and I've shared this story a lot, but I grew to be incredibly selfish with my time, and like to a big time fault. And just being with all of you, and gosh, Camille, now you're going to get me crying. My mentors, Lindsay and Rita, were so supportive, and never, when I said I was going to try for Diamond, I've never been anywhere near Diamond. And, I'm just doing it. I'm going for it. And they both just have just been 100% behind me. And we had an in-person event last night, and just this selflessness that is just the norm with this family it just humbles me to my knees. And I'm just so grateful. And I just love you guys. So thank you so much.
I love you all so much too. It's so nice to really connect and collaborate with the side team. Like, it feels like the same team at this point. I love seeing your posts, and it's just so inspiring. And oh man, I'm so grateful for this family, like everyone's saying. And I also wanted to personally, first I wanted to say, like, Camille really tug on some heartstrings there, because she celebrated the woman behind the curtain. Like she said, like, Mary Beth is just so selfless. And here she is, like, re-ranking 2-star crown. And I don't know, like, it's just, I'm just so grateful for you, Mary Beth. I wouldn't be here if it was not for you. Every time I want to quit, I'm like, but Mary Beth's my leader. That's silly. Like, you can't quit. So thank you for everything and supporting me through this sickness, and just always just lifting up my team when I'm not able to. And also wanted to say, like, amazing job, Mandy. Like, you coming in hot this last month. Like, you're like, I'm ready to reactivate, and I'm gonna like make my own cleanse, and like, what do you think? And I was like, wow, let's do this. So it's been such a joy, like, just calling you feel like a sister, and just chatting with you and collaborating and being creative. I love your creative energy you're bringing, and like bringing out in me as well. So, and the leadership you're bringing out in me as well. So thank you. And Camille, like, oh my goodness, like, I think it was in a chat with me and Mary Beth, she was like, I'm feeling crown energy, and like, whoa, I feel that for you. So hardcore. You're showing up every day and just so pure, and your leadership is just so on point. So I'm so grateful that, I mean, you're, like I've said in the past, you're one of my mentors, you're a leader for me, and I just love watching you shine. So yay, yay, yay. I love you all. Thank you.
Okay, everybody's crying now. I want to highlight two people that are on the call now. I didn't know that they were here before. But first of all, Amy, I really want to shout you out. And even if you want to share some self-celebration, but Amy was running so hard. She ran so far through the tape that on like the first or second day of the month, she opened in Europe and hit the UBT. By like the third, she was already director and at 3K Club. So I really want to lift you up because you are doing it no matter what. And I just love your grit and determination and the decisions that you've made. And I would love to just give you a voice on this call today to celebrate yourself, because I know it's not something you do, but you know what? Diamonds do that. And get out of your comfort zone, girl, and just like, tell us how hard you've been working and like how much you love yourself. Like, I really want to hear that from you. And then Mary Cornwell, if she's available to just really talk about Heather and the growth on her team. But Amy, I'd love to hear from you. I really want you to know how much heart you have and how I see you shining so brightly, like it's already done in the universe. So you are so driven and passionate about this and so professional on your videos, and just, you don't have any fear in that area. And I want you to know, I really look up to you in that. Like I admire that about you. So shout yourself out, mama, say hi.
Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for like everyone, for the leaders, and like Mary Beth and Rita, and even like I reached out to Anna the other day because I was excited about someone that had the same story, and I'm really grateful for this community. And I just am shifting whatever I'm doing because I've been comfortable too long, and I'm just so sick of executive. And I know those are just words and terms and stuff, but like I am really excited to see you all at Diamond Club, and I have my airline ticket and everything, and I'm just full in, whatever it takes. So I have two. I should have, hopefully somehow I'm manifesting a UBT today, and just thanks for just like the love that is here. It's really special, and more people will be part of it soon, I feel. So thank you. Thanks, Michelle, for always lifting me up when I need a pep talk too, and when I doubt myself, for letting me borrow your strength. So thank you.
Lisa, let's hear you jump off and celebrate yourself. Girl, you have so many celebrations for this month. Amy, I love you. You're amazing. We're doing diamond, girl.
Yes, I just love you, Amy. I can't wait to see you at Diamond Club. I'm also super emotional this morning because I just found out from a friend that her close friend is in really tough shape. She's having a bone marrow transplant today with leukemia. And another friend of hers just had a miscarriage. And I'm sorry, I hope this isn't triggering anyone else on the call, but it's just so, it's making it so, it's like these messages that are just like, what we're doing here is so important. And it's like way past the time that people need to be aware that there are these other options for supporting themselves, and their health and their the way of being in this world. And yeah, I mean, I'll celebrate myself for stepping into leadership despite my having a team to really lead at this point. And I've always been the kind of person that just like, I see what I want and I decide that it's happening, and then I have to like kind of get my footing and to figure out how to build the foundation under me. So I guess I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now. And I, as everyone else has said, am just like so grateful for everyone here and your friendship and the constant support and upliftment when it is really hard to see for ourselves sometimes, you know, like that programming is so deep around our worthiness. And I'm really in it right now. I'm really in that kind of like muck of my own personal growth. But like I said, I see where I'm going and I see where you all are going. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this community. I remember when I first started feeling like almost put off by how like positive and happy and celebratory people were. And I couldn't believe it existed. And now I can't imagine it not being part of my life. So yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. I'm kind of overwhelmed, but yeah, just love to you all. Thank you for being here and for giving me space to share my voice too.
Love you, Lisa. I want to echo that. I remember being in Hawaii with everyone and just being like, never in my life have I been around this many people, let alone women, in one place and felt supported, valued, like I had a place at the table, like I was acknowledged. And I remember there was something going on with me in my life. And I was talking to Mary Beth and she was like, I see you as an elder in our community. And I was like, wait a minute, what? Like, I see you, you know what I mean? Like, and I was like, oh, wait a second. Like, that's how we're supposed to be, women weaving together and people in community. And it, you know, at 51, I had never experienced that. So I really feel it, Lisa. And I hear it in your voice, the urgency. Like I really feel that too. And just, you care so deeply and you're just showing up so strong. And I love you. I love all of you really, just because this is a container unlike any other. So I just wanted to echo that. And Rita, thank you for the other day and just being there, even though you're not my direct, and everyone, Mary Beth, I mean, Anna and Lisa and Camille, like, holy crap, you knocked that detox call like out of the park. Like, I'm just like, wow. I mean, really so professional. We've all just really grown and it's so cool to see. I mean, I'm really feeling that deeply as well. So just really wonderful, everybody. I love you too.
And Philip, I want to shout you out, man, because you're generally the man in a room full of women on these calls, but you continue to come, you continue to show up, you continue to be on the trainings and just be consistent. And I just really appreciate your presence. I want you to know that. So thank you for showing up like you do and being in this space of a lot of times women and holding it strong.
Well, I'll say, get my picture going. It's better than being around a bunch of dudes, I'll tell you that much. Y'all have made it. Y'all have made it. I mean, even the sex part, it's like, I am in a place where I'm like, wow, somebody can be that consistent I've never been in a room with so many leaders, period. And that is what my exclamation is every day. You guys are helping the world really hands on and no joke. I thank you for the shout out. I am more than honored. I'm flattened.
It's awesome. We love you, man.
Yeah, I'm so glad you're here, Philip. Philip is my brother-in-law, you guys. He's my husband's brother. So he's definitely a kindred spirit, and he has been showing up so consistently. He brings connect calls like every week. He's just always interested in learning how to, do this thing. Philip's an artist and like real abstract thinker. And I just appreciate your consistency and your passion to really help other people. Like that's really where you're coming from, and your heart is so huge. And it's been beautiful just to see your own transformation and the clarity that has come forth because of your consistency and your belief. And and I just see you rising up. I know that you're just going to break through some of these barriers that have been a challenge for you, but that's how we learn. We learn from our own challenges so that we can be teachers for others. And so, I'm so glad you're on this call, Philip. I was really looking for you earlier, and thanks for being here, Philip. As always, you're always such a huge support, and I just love you so much.
Miss Rita Jean, I'll shout you out. You all know that Rita and I are like partners in crime. Uh-oh. Siri's talking to me. Sorry, you guys. And Rita, you're just always there. You are always trying to figure out, the bigger picture, the bigger perspective of how can I help more people see the vision and create the vision. And I mean, from day one, Rita's vision has always just been to be that servant leader. And just, you've taught me so much about just every day, bringing it back to gratitude, bringing it back to gratitude, bringing it back to the granular steps to help us really stay focused on the vision. And there's no way I would be where I'm at without you. Rita has been such a pivotal piece. She's been my running buddy all the time, every step of the way. So you're an amazing leader. I love your creativity. I love how differently you think than I do and how we get into our own little kickers, but then it turns out beautifully and we figure out how to work together on deep end levels. And I appreciate you so much for supporting my team when I can't show up, when I'm busy with the kids, and really just helping me create this lifestyle for my family, and just being such a solid rock for everyone in our family. So you are amazing. And thank you so much.
Thanks, Mary. Everybody has me crying on this call. And I wanted to shout you out too, because you're just a pillar in my life and a light in my life. And I love your leadership. You have such strengths in ways that I do not. So we're just amazing compliments. And I learned so much from you, and your structure and just like the way that you think is beautiful. And you've just always been there, since day one. And what I love about your leadership is you really empower people to step into their own leadership and empower people to figure it out, versus like telling somebody how to do something. You're like, you empower them to find that answer from within. And that's a beautiful characteristic. And I just wanted to shout you out because you've been an incredible sister and mentor and leader, and like the container and the space that you hold for all of us to grow. And Lisa, I just wanted to thank you for your really vulnerable share that hit home, and everyone here. And I just wanted to share this business too. Like, this container is so much growth. And yesterday, I'm all emotional. I stood up for myself in a way that I'd never have before. And that was from this business. And it was so deep, like something that's been hard for me since a little kid. And like, I just broke through it through this container and this community and this support. So that was big. And, all of our personal breakthroughs here are so deep and profound.
You two ladies are amazing. I just could not think of a better place to be in this organization. And I'm so happy to be here with your leadership. So thank you. And now that Palin's on the call, and I think Mary Cornwell might have popped off and come back on, but Palin, I want to lift Palin up. She's in a mentoring program with me, and she's been watching me grow and had COVID and then came on with us. She has written several Chinese cookbooks, and she's been a health coach for a long time. She does energy medicine, and she caught the vision pretty quick. And then really in just a couple of weeks, launched when she decided to start sharing this, launched within a couple of weeks into Fast Start ranks. And she led the entire field with the most amount of UBTs in the entire company. So it just is very exciting. And Palin, I just want to lift you up because this thing took off like a hot air balloon that you were holding onto the bottom of and dangling from. And I know it's been a huge learning curve and growth edge for you. And I want to lift you up and celebrate you and acknowledge you. And I would love to just hear from you, acknowledge yourself and your excitement, and just share with us what's, how you're feeling about everything. Welcome.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me on here. I have to be, I apologize that I've been so late, and at the same time, I need to leave in just a few minutes. I just have another client waiting. So thank you, first of all, for Michelle. And she's been really the one who kind of got me onto this very exciting, at the same time, roller coaster ride kind of a journey. And I still, for the most part, don't know what's going on, but it's kind of just going anyway. And I'm learning so much just from working with her. I've been shadowing with her. And, I can see how passionate and how great she is at doing what she's doing. So I hope that, that will be me sometime soon. But this is something that I didn't plan and expect at all. So I really don't know what to say at this point, but I just thought, wow, this is something that really opening up my mind and my eyes. And I can only say that, as the universe unfolds for me, I would try to make the best out of it and learning and growing with it. Yeah, that's all I can say now. Thank you. Thank you for all the encouragement. And thank you, Rita, yesterday for a very, very reassuring meeting. After that, I just, my mind, my heart was just so much more settled, and my body feel that too. So thank you.
Beautiful, Palin. And yes, like a testament to how we're all working together in collaboration and lifting each other up. We truly are rising with one another. And I don't know, Mary Cornwell, are you in a place to come on and celebrate your team? I can't tell, but if you are, I'd love to hear from you about the growth in your team.
Or Maddie and Jill. Maddie, you want to come off and shout yourself out, girl? You've had some amazing, just breakthroughs the last month. And Jill showing up and director. So either of you guys, any of you who we haven't heard from yet. Mandy, we've got a few minutes, so come off and speak your voice if you guys can.
I'll hop on and share. I'm Maddie, and yeah, I'm just super excited to be a part of this community. It's just like, I love this. Like, I'm like laughing, and there's so much joy, and there's like all these tears, and it's just like really beautiful. It's just really beautiful to be in connection with you all. I'm so inspired, and it's been huge. I wasn't intending to like be this involved. And it's just been huge, like for my personal life and for my personal growth. I've just gone through so much lately, and I'm just really grateful. I'm just really inspired. And yeah, I just love you all. I love that I get to be a part of this family. Thank you. Sorry guys, I'm just really emotional. This is really beautiful.
I love the tears, you guys. This is the real stuff. This is probably my favorite Purium call ever. So I appreciate all of your vulnerability and your realness. And yeah.
Hey, I just am going to jump in again real quick. I just wanted to say both Mary Beth and Rita, I have known them for a long time, and they've never actually said this to me, but I have seen them from the beginning of this. Rita and I really became friends right after her car accident, so really at her bottom. And I remember being with Mary when Faya was, I don't even think he was born yet. Mary, I think you were still pregnant, and just you being like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was like, write a letter to Oprah. She'd love your story, and she just like, literally we sat there and prayed together for a solution for her. And so to see, I've like the amazing leadership, and both of you so incredibly different, and it's so complementary and balancing to each other. But what inspires me the most is knowing that you both came like where you were before this, and seeing what all of this has really done for your personal development. So it's just amazing. Yes. Oprah needs Purium. But it is just completely amazing to witness the transformation in both of you, and realize like sometimes these goals and like the thought of becoming crown is like, holy shit, that seems so far away. But I'm like, if these two can do it, why not? So you two are totally paving a way for so many of us. And thank you for just leading by total pure example.
I love you so much, Lindsay. I feel the same. It's just been amazing to watch you and your growth and transformation throughout this too, and your leadership. It's so inspiring. So I love you, and thank you for being there for us, through all of it. Could not have done this without you. So thanks for being a pillar.
Yay. Well, you guys all rock. I see that Rakira just jumped on, so I'm going to go ahead and shout her out. Rakira, I don't know if you can come off camera, but talk about consistency. This woman, man, she just keeps showing up, and I love watching your social media because I get to watch and see the evolution of what it is that you're creating and birthing, and just seeing you as such a strong mama and just standing up for what's right for our kids and our communities. And you had such great growth in your business last month, and I just continue to see, like, I see that you see the big vision, and it shows in your daily actions. So thank you for just being a pillar and just inspiring us all in your content and the way that you're showing up.
Thank you so much. I'm going to try not to be emotional. And I'm at the playground, but I really appreciate everyone on this call. I appreciate you. I appreciate Rita. I appreciate Carrie Drink Wine. And I feel like it's the inspiration and the encouragement to be able to use our voice. Not a lot of people know in my community or my friendship that I ended up stepping away from a relationship that I had to really figure out what was true for me, and just feeling, noticing that I was getting depressed and anxious and all this stuff going on. So I had to really step into my motherhood, my, mama bear mode, and figure out why I'm doing this. And when I did that, that was like, okay, well, this is why I'm doing that. So now I really need to like step into my power and just really do what I love to do. And I love I love making things. I've been making ice creams and smoothies. And as I've been in school for the Institute of Regenerative Health, learning about food combinations and really helping people who are going to either go through their transformation or starting how to properly sit down, how to properly support them in any way. But also I've been just the conversations that I've been having recently have been really beautiful with friends that I haven't talked to in about 10 years of just, and they've reached out, like, you know, I had a friend who reached out to me, and was like, hey, what do you know about infertility and da 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 da, you know. And it's just because I am just in love with, I'm just in love with my lifestyle. I'm just in love with what we're creating as a family and as a community. And, you know, I started the Regenerative Movement Dance and Wellness Party in Minneapolis, Minnesota, to where, you know, people can come and chat and conversate and learn about regenerative health, movement, dance, yoga, breath work, meditation, have nourishments, and be in a community space where they don't have to be at the bar if they're not drinking, or if they're, you know, where a lot of people are just, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of people are aggro nowadays because they have parasites in their bodies. So really, really loving, and I just appreciate everything that's been going on. And I just feel like the growth is happening, it's stepping out, but it's also me really aligning with my soul. So. And thank you again, everyone. I love you so much.
I know we have to hop off. I want to give one of my best friends in the whole world a shout out, Jill. I would love to just hear your voice too. But Jill she's so resilient and so coachable. And I just love doing this mission with you, Jill. And it's been wonderful just watching your growth and being open to trying different things, and really sharing this with your community with such a heart-centered way, and leveraging the expertise that you have in your field as somewhat of an authority of and how you just translate the belief of these products and this mission. And so just wanted to just thank you for being here. We love you. I love you so much, and would just love to hear your voice if you've got a moment to pop off.
I'm driving. So I'm trying to figure out how to do this without compromising my driving. But that's funny you say that, because I was like, I could just come on and just say how awesome and supportive you are, Camille, and how you're always asking how I'm doing and how you can help me. And without that, I probably wouldn't have been able to do any of this. So it's been awesome. I hope you guys can hear me. Yeah, and just seeing how you've blossomed, and since I've known you, and it's just so cool. You're just coming into being such an amazing woman. And when I saw that you were going to shoot for Crown, I was like, right on. Like, I'm just so excited for you. I hope I can be like a support to you that you've been to me in some way. Because I totally just feel that joy for you, and I can totally see that happening. And when you first hooked me up with this community, I was like, I love this friendly, hippie, beautiful vibe they have. Well, I want to be a part of that. So, thank you.
Yeah, Jill. And last month, Jill hit director for the first time when she'd been aiming for it for quite some time. And it was really amazing to see you just make it happen. So amazing work, Jill. We love that you're here. And all right, y'all, I hate to cut this off because it's so juicy and I love you all so much, but I'm excited. We're going to keep doing these monthly, probably the first Friday of each month, tentatively. So keep bringing your teams on these. Let's grow this. Let's just really build this container of, what we have is so special. And I am so grateful to each and every one of you to be part of it. And so thank you for showing up today. Really warmed my heart. It made my whole weekend, to be honest. And let's all sprinkle some good dust Naomi's way, because today is her last day to hit Fast Start Consultant. So let's cheer her on and give her some love. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some of you on Fierce Friday. Otherwise, it's UBT day, it's Widen Your Reach day. And just keep going, keep growing. Rakaira, I love what you said, where you said you're finding your soul's purpose here. So let's just make that all of our number one commitment. No matter what rank we hit, no matter what we do here, let's just help each other find our soul's purpose. And then it's a beautiful world. Love you all so much.
Thanks, everyone.
Love you all. See you at Fierce Friday.